Today I'm unboxing cookie cutters, baking with my homies. And what they got is Tupac. Actually, what they have is not Tupac legally, Eazy-E and Notorious B.I.G. All great rappers. So that's cool. Here we go. Open it up, easy. Oh, it's in a plastic bag. It comes with like instructions or something, but I'm not using that since I bought store-bought cookie dough. And plastic. All right, here we go. Tupac, Eazy-E, B.I.G, P.O.P.P.A. No info for the D.E.A. Nice. Eazy-E, Pac. That's my boy, Pac. Whoa. So yeah, I'll be making cookies with these dudes, with my homies, baking with my homies. So I'm gonna get my cookie dough just because love my cookie. Here's Pillsbury. They said they have a new recipe. Love it or it's free. Okay. Get a 1/4 cup of flour. Okay. Boy, I gotta cut this. I'm just gonna cut this way. Yeah. Make sure you have a clean surface. I've never done this before, so usually the first time I do anything, it's not very good. But if I could teach you anything, it's just to keep on trying and eventually you'll get it. You probably should tie your hair if you're doing this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna, okay. So I'm actually gonna tie my hair. Be right back. Don't leave. How do I even, my hair's too long to look Thug Life. Just do it like Pac. Yeah. The Thug Life? What about this stupid, this doesn't work. There's no such thing as a man bun with a thug man bun.
Just take it out of the hair tie.
Take off the hair tie? It's gonna look stupid. No way. It's just, this is a bad idea. Is this Thug Life? This is not Thug Life. This is, I mean, maybe ASAP Rocky. Stupid. I need a new plan. Okay, you're gonna cut. Oh, sorry I'm late. Had to raise the roof there. So what you do is you knead together this flour and this dough. I didn't know you had to do this actually. You know Tupac died when he was 25? Think about how much he's accomplished in those 25 years. That's woke. Okay, rolling pin. And I guess it says 1/4 inch. All right, let's cut my homies out. Got Pac. Always go first with Pac. It doesn't look like I did it right. Let's find out. Big, Pac and Big, East Coast, West Coast. I think I put them on the wrong coast. And then Easy. Okay, let's find out what I messed up here. Yep, I didn't do that right at all. Oh, okay, so you cut them out this way. Notorious THIN. Why is this Biggie thin? Okay, so I messed up Pac. Can I put Pac on Easy's face? Let's find out. Alright. Just realized I made 3 Pacs. Okay. I have here a Silpat. Silpat's actually really cool. It prevents anything really from sticking to it, and it's heat sensitive. So it's actually a really cool thing to have. Made in France. I'll put a link in below. This is something I use all the time. So, I mean, I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. But, hey, I'm just saying it's tight. All right. So we cook these fools at about 350 degrees for like 10-15 minutes. I don't know. Actually, read the description. I'll put it in there. And I'll show you what my homies look like when they're ready. Oh, my mobile phone's ringing. Hello? Hello? What's up, fam? Yeah. Oh, y'all ready? Cool. Okay. Didn't go quite as planned. Also, my homie's a lot wider than I remember. So, where'd my homies go? Maybe if I press them again while they hot. That's how you do it. You don't do it, you bake it first, and then you cut your homies out. I mean, kinda. Alright, Biggie. Boom. That's what's up. So yeah, I mean, those are my homies. That works out. Damn, that's hot. That's hot. It's like Pac's All Eyes on Me album. Woo, hot. Damn, that's hot. God. And then easy. Damn, it's like AIDS. I mean, AIDS not funny. All right, that's my homies. I mean, this looks like Jesus pop. I mean, that kind of looks like pop. And that's a skinny Biggie. I mean, this looks like Christ. So I guess I eat the body of Christ. Not consecrated, relaxed. Not that good. Pillsbury said it's a new recipe, and if you don't like it, return it. How do I return my homies though? I feel like these fools are too white. I mean, how do it? Oh, so that's why there's a recipe in it. It makes them what's the right word? What's the PC word? Chocolate? It makes them chocolate? I can't say black, right? Like, I mean, is there anything wrong with saying black? It makes them black. I mean, chocolate. It makes my homies chocolate. So this one has, okay, I'm gonna make this version. Hold on. Cut. All right, I'm back, fam. And you know what? Pillsbury did my boys dirty. That's not their skin tone. So I'm gonna make it properly with the recipe that came with the package. Whisk together. Okay, so you get 3 cups of flour, half a cup of cocoa, half teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon salt. I combine them here. This is what I like to see. The black and the whites coming together. Okay, that's good. Now, in a mixer I'm going to put, can't read with sunglasses on. All right, next I'm gonna put 1 cup of butter, unsalted of course. Always use unsalted in baking. Half a cup of brown sugar and 2/3 cup of white sugar. I like seeing the browns and whites come together. Here we go, use the back of this. Okay, start low so you don't mess your peeps up. And another note is it's probably best to use room temperature butter so that it won't be like clumpy. All right, so now I'm gonna add 1 large egg, room temperature. Always bake with room temperature. Do I got flour on me, buddy? Dust your shoulder off. Always use room temperature eggs when baking. Why? Because I said so. Tiny bit of vanilla, and then an egg. We'll start up the mixer and then slowly and gradually add in our flour mixture. And once you get to a little crumbly point, you want to slowly add in 2 tablespoons of water. All right, so at this point, it's gonna look pretty crumbly. Like, that might be a pretty delicious bite right there, actually. Boy. Oh, you know, baking is not stressful. at all. So put it on your counter. This actually is a nice little soil. I can make like a soil recipe out of this. All right, so I'm gonna separate them in two and put them in the fridge for about an hour to get that moisture up. Be nice and ready to roll out. Two. All right, here's one of mine. And I'm gonna roll this out. And dust it with a little flour to keep it from sticking. The thicker the dough, the more fluffy your cookie is, and the thinner, the more crispy. So how do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. Put it right in here. If I make it round, I can kind of, I might be able to make like a big ass Oreo out of this. All right, and you pop that in the oven for a specific amount of time. 350 degrees for about 11 minutes, I think. Check the description. All right, looks like it's done. Now we're gonna try to cut out our hip hop shapes. There we go. Nice. My man Pac. Turned out well. All right, milk and cookies, baking with my homies. And is necessary in thug life culture. Gotta pour one out for the homies. This song's dedicated to my homies in that gangster league. I'm gonna try out a piece of Biggie. Rest in peace, homie. It's all right. Doesn't really taste like much. His verses are much better. Mix it with some milk stout. Well, that's really good. Well, that's it for baking with my homies. Rest in peace, Pac, Biggie, Easy. And I'll see you at the crossroads. Crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.